All right, pal one. Thank you for coming over to my YouTube to watch the rest of your reading. I was channeling a lot for you guys, and I really wanted to give you a full message. I love to go in depth. I really hate surface level reading, so TikTok's 3 minute mark was just not hitting for me. So, anyway, this is your reading. So, um, one thing that I wanted to say is that this message is not necessarily from your ancestors so much as it being from your higher self. I can tell there's two cards in here that are pointing me towards the fact that I think it's your higher self. The star card, I'm seeing this bigger figure as you, is your higher self. And then this 10 of cups with these two people hugging. My intuition is telling me that this is both of these people are you in one layer of me reading the card. So let's get to the first gem that your higher self wants to drop on you. So it's not only about being right. What they're saying with this is that I feel like you have been trying to get footing in your life, trying to work on building abundance for yourself. And you might think that you're not on the right path or you don't know where you're going at all. Their message to you with this is that the things that we go through, the path that we're on, it's not about being exactly where you thought you were going to end up. And it's not even about being in situations that are good all the time or that we look at as being positive, because there are situations that we enter into so that we can learn lessons. And a lot of those situations we don't look at as being positive or being right, or, like we don't, if we go through a relationship that is very hectic and it's very challenging, you would say, oh, this isn't right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. But it's not always about being in a positive place, like spirit, the universe, and actually yourself, because you did choose to be here. You came here for a reason. All of that has all I'm sorry, all of you, meaning your higher self, spirit, the universe, have made a decision for you to go through certain challenges. So to you, it might not look right. It might not look easy, and you might not even end up where you thought you would end up. But they're saying it's not only about being right, it's about learning. And that leads me to this next card. Change is always good. Life is about evolution. And to evolve, you have to be challenged. You have to go through things and you have to learn. I do want to say that they have a message for you, asking you to keep going. A lot of the things that you're going through are strengthening your gifts. So, you would never learn how to take up for yourself and be assertive if no one ever challenged that part of you, if you were never spoken over, if you were never looked over, if you never were the underdog. It's like, unless that part of you was challenged, you never would have found your voice. So all of these coins that didn't pan out for you in this 7 of coins were helping you to strengthen your gifts and helping you to learn to keep your commitments. I see that I'm speaking to someone who is like almost ready to give up, but it's like, I feel like quitting isn't in you, and you just keep going and you keep going. And your higher self and spirit and the universe knew that you were like this. The reason that you have the gift of longevity, dexterity, is because you are supposed to strengthen that. Where you're going to need it. And I'm not saying where you're going is bad and and you're really going to need that, but I feel like you are the type of person who is going to achieve a lot in your life. You're going to achieve something really big. And that leads me to the next card. Sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes the reason that you don't have everything that you want in the moment that you want it is because of the people that you are around. Your greatness, your value is hidden because if they knew how much you were worth, if they knew what was coming to you, they would have tried to use you. And I feel like you guys get stuck in situations, and it's almost, I'm hearing like you spent so much time on a relationship, or you spent so much time on a project that you don't want to just give up on it. But Spirit is saying that if something isn't working, it's okay to move forward. Remember, life is about evolution, and just because you're changing, it doesn't mean that you're quitting. It doesn't mean that you don't know where you're going in life. Change is always good. It's about evolving, taking the next step, building on what you have already achieved, building on the knowledge that you already have. So that's what it's telling me with Seek Hidden Treasure, is that when these things happen, when you feel yourself needing to leave a situation or move forward, it's Spirit's way of telling you, it's your higher self's way of telling you that your Ace of Pentacles lies somewhere else. It's trying to push you. Those emotions are there for a reason. Just like when we feel pain, it's telling us that something's wrong in our body. If you feel uncomfortable, it's time for you to move. And that's where this say no comes in. And you also have this Six of Swords. I don't know if it's up on the screen yet, but you also have the Six of Swords telling you to move forward. You always need to move forward. You need to go with the flow of life, because you have so much coming towards you, and you're literally this is your future self talking to you, I feel like. And because I'm noticing the water in these vases that she's pouring into herself are like the same color as the Spirit, and it's like you're building your future self, your higher self, and you don't even know it. But all of this stuff that you're going through is building you. It's building and I hate to say like your personality or but it really is. It really is. It's building up who you are and the type of person that you're going to be when you're older, the type of person that you're going to be once you hit all the success, the type of ancestor that you will become, all the knowledge that you will have gained. Everything that you go through in this life is going to enable you to help other people even after you pass on. So in this next card, I'm seeing love yourself. And I can tell that you guys are in a place where you are emotionally unsatisfied. Okay? And your future self is hugging you. It's giving you a hug. They're giving you a hug, excuse me. And soon they want to connect with you. Okay? Because your 10 of Cups is coming. Another thing that they want to tell you is that you're going to have to let go of everything that happened to you in the past. It's not forget, but forgive. You have the forgive and forget card right underneath it. Right underneath this 10 of Wands here. And it's saying that this is a really, really, really heavy load on you guys. It's weighing you down. I feel like there's probably something that you think of over and over and over again, or it's just like your past is so heavy on you, and I feel like it's weighing you down enough to be able to hinder you from like your new beginning. And so I see that in this 9 of Wands here, right next to it, the 9 of Wands is like a wounded warrior. That's what they say in tarot. It's a wounded warrior, but it's basically like they're gonna keep going. You see how he put all his other wands? That's what they want you to do. They want you to move them from your back into the ground. And, I feel like this one wand is basically the knowledge that he gained. All of this other stuff is pain, hurt, resentment, whatever else. But the wand that he kept is the knowledge that he gained from all those situations. And that's all he needs to be able to move on. This be of service card is like, be of service to yourself. You need to gain a new perspective. Stop feeling left out in the cold. You need to be in the Fool energy, which is a new start. You need to be lighthearted. This is weighing your heart down. You have to make a decision, and I'm seeing that like once you make that decision, it's only going to be a matter of time. You just need to have patience, and everything that you want is going to come to you. There's another message here that you don't need other people. Also, you don't have to work with somebody else. You can be just fine on your own. So that's what they're wanting to tell you. And thanks again for watching.